been saying throughout the show that we're going to head outside in a few minutes. Well, now it's time. So come with us as we take a look at what's happening on the street here in Film Row in Oklahoma City for the 2012 OKC Pride Festival. As you can see, I've got a little color already today because it's been a gorgeous day here in Oklahoma City for the 2012 OKC Pride Festival. Tomorrow's the parade, but right now there are so many people out here on Film Row. It's wonderful to see such a diverse crowd. With us now is our friend Brandon White, who is president of SAFE at UCO. And Brandon, you've been on our show before, just not on the video version. So welcome once again to Oklahoma Inside Out.
Thank you.
Tell me what this is all about.
Well, this is all about just being fabulous. But what we're doing here today is we're just kind of here. We came together as just kind of collective group of GSAs from colleges across Oklahoma to kind of be what we called a sort of a one-stop shop for people who might be thinking about going to college, who are already in college and aren't aware that these groups exist on their campus, or that they want to find a college that has these groups so that they can find an accepting and affirming college to go to. And SAFE has just done so many wonderful things. You guys have just exploded in the last few years. I know Dr. Macy, as your faculty sponsor, has been instrumental in that, but so has the student leadership, and I need to give credit where it's due. You've done a great job in your leadership roles. You've had many roles within the organization, and tell me some of the things that you guys have done just in the last month or so at UCO. In the last month, kind of the last half of the year, for school, we had our quality week. We had Paula Schonauer come out and do a book reading. We had during a quality week, we had like a transgender kind of 101 where Paula came and spoke to us, and that was really great. We had our It Gets Better video, which was a campaign that we did through UCO, and we created a video that kind of outlined the affirming and accepting climate that we've created at UCO. And then our final was supposed to be a cookout, but unfortunately the weather hindered that. So, well, we will be rescheduling our cookout. So
I'm going to count on an invitation to that one. It's always a good time. Brandon, thank you so much for being with us on Oklahoma Inside Out. Keep up your good work.
Thank you.
I need to say that UCO is not the only school here today. We also have OCCC represented here, and your student group at OCCC, I know that there's been a lot of interest in making some things happen. First of all, tell us your name.
My name is Chris Reese.
And Chris, what do you have an office in your group?
Yes, I'm the president for next semester. I was vice president this semester of our GSA group.
So it's got to be a little bit different in a college where there is no housing. It's a commuter school, and I would guess it may be a little harder to get people involved, but you guys are having some luck doing that, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, every semester, we're just now jump starting ours. So with next semester coming out, especially with me being president, I have a lot of goals that I want to achieve, especially like more membership and getting more involved in the community. So yeah, I mean, we're growing. That's definitely what I'm looking for in the future.
Well, I think that you have a particularly unique mission in that you have an opportunity to educate a lot of people who may otherwise not be exposed to any kind of an LGBT organization, and so your work on campus has got to be valuable in that regard.
Yes, it does. And actually, I think working with our student government or our student life, I plan on, getting together with them, bringing guest speakers, stuff like that, so that, we can get our club more involved with other clubs around our school.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that. That's exciting news, and I want to thank you for being with us. I'm favor though, and that is that after you get into next semester and things start to happen, you'll come and be a guest on Oklahoma Inside Out and let us know all the good stuff that you're doing. Will you do that?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, Chris, a real pleasure. Thanks so much for being with us today. We have more to come on Oklahoma Inside Out, but first we'll take a break. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Randall Marsh, a board member of Cimarron Alliance, and I'm asking for your help. We work every single day to make life better for gay Oklahomans today and for generations to come, but we can't do it without your support. Please make a gift of just $20 a month to Cimarron Alliance and be a part of our march towards equality. Visit CimarronAlliance.org today and make your pledge. It's a gift you can feel good about giving.
Welcome back to Oklahoma Inside Out. I'm Scott J. Hamilton. There are so many wonderful people here today, and we just can't talk to everyone, but I'm awfully glad that we've been able to snag a couple of minutes with our friend Lance McDaniel, the executive director of Dead Center Film Festival. Welcome to Oklahoma Inside Out.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure. I'm a big fan of your show.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot. This is June coming up, and that means it's time for the Dead Center Film Festival.
Exactly. Our festival is June 6th through 10, and this is our 12th year of doing it. And we will show, we start with a free outdoor movie on Wednesday night. 100 movies over the weekend through Sunday night. It's a wide array. There's about 20% of the movies are from Oklahoma, and about 80% are from around the world. And we've got a lot of really fun stuff this year.
Is there a particular theme to the festival this year, Lance?
There is. Last year we got a lot of films of faith about Muslims, Christians, Jews. There are a lot of different faiths represented. And this year there seemed to be a lot more movies about artists and about the role that art plays in culture. And so we have one called Ai Weiwei about a Chinese artist that's super significant right now, Wayne White, who was on Pee-wee's Playhouse. So we have a lot of really fun documentaries about artists, including Bob Marley, Paul Simon. So it's a good year for artists for us.
Well, I'm going to ask a big favor, and that is, will you come and do an audio of our show? We do that podcast every week because I want all of the details on Dead Center Film Festival. Tell us your website address.
Okay, our website is at deadcenterfilm.org, and there, if you go under schedule, you can see all 100 films, and you can see trailers and everything that's going to play. And then one thing is, I directed a movie as well that'll be in the festival called Just Crazy Enough, starring Chris Kattan, and he'll be here as well.
I'll tell you, this is just another example of good things that are happening in Oklahoma City, and it's happening because of people like you. Lance, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Scott. I really appreciate everything you do.
We're going to take one last break, and then we'll be back for a little bit more of Oklahoma Inside Out. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm David Macy, a board member of the Cimarron Alliance, and I'm asking for your help. We work every single day to make life better for gay Oklahomans, now and for generations to come, but we can't do it without you. Please consider making a gift of just $20 a month to the Cimarron Alliance and be a part of our march toward equality. Visit www.cimarronalliance.org today and make your pledge. It's a gift you can feel good about giving.
Well, I hope that you've had a chance to see some of the excitement that's happening here at the 2012 OKC Pride Festival. Again, congratulations to all of our friends at OKC Pride, and a very special thanks to all of our guests today. We were really, really fortunate to have some wonderful friends on the broadcast today, and that means a lot because they all took time away from their duties here to be with us. I hope that you'll have an opportunity to take advantage of some of the great things happening all week long for Pride Week here in Oklahoma City. And I'm glad that you chose to spend some time with us here today on Oklahoma Inside Out. We'll be back for another video edition of this broadcast very soon. But until then, know that you can hear us every single week in our audio podcast that's available at CimarronAlliance.org and also on iTunes. I want to say a very special thank you to all of the great people who make Oklahoma Inside Out happen every single week. Very special thanks to our producer, Chris Moyer, our production assistant, Calvin Rowe, our office coordinator, PK Kelly Palmer, our announcer, Lisa Pizzeri, and our friends always at the Gately News Desk. Cimarron Alliance Board co-chairs are Jeremy Hood and Talitha Glossmeyer. From all of us at Oklahoma Inside Out and Cimarron Alliance, broadcasting from the Oklahoma City Pride Festival 2012, I'm Scott J. Hamilton, thanking you for being with us. Until next time, hang on to the vision of a fair and just Oklahoma.